Hey guys, David here, and welcome to Digital Outlook. Guys, XRP is about to go on a market tear. So, guys, let's get to it. So guys, right now, are we ever seeing some major market activity with a heap of new people getting into this digital asset space? And most of them are coming through centralized exchanges like Coinbase, Kraken, Uphold, and the like. And the thing is this, guys, and we have certainly experienced it during this bull cycle, but in that bull market that Judy and I were a part of in 2020 and 2021, when the thing was literally going crazy, guess what? Well, all these centralized exchanges, their servers went down because they could not handle the volume. Now, do you think that this market stopped trading while they were working to get those servers back up? No, guys, it didn't. And it was during that time that Judy and I decided that we were going with a digital asset broker, Caleb and Brown. And guys, this is Caleb and Brown right over here. Now, the thing about Caleb and Brown is this: they are like any traditional brokerage. The only difference is you don't pay one penny to open up an account with Caleb and Brown. In fact, you can talk with your assigned broker as many times as you like, and there is zero fee for that. And on top of that, should you choose to use their cold storage offline institutional grade custody, guys, there's absolutely zero fee for that. The only time you pay a fee with Caleb and Brown is when you buy and when you sell. And guys, I'm going to tell you something. What a comfort it was to be able to pick up the phone and talk to our broker when everything else was literally shutting down. Now, we've got a link right down there in every one of our videos where you can sign up with Caleb and Brown. And full transparency, should you use that link, they do pay us a referral fee. But whether you choose to use that link or not, you owe it to yourself to look into Caleb and Brown as a viable alternative off-ramp when you're really gonna need one. So guys, right now, are we ever seeing something massive happening in this space? How many articles did you read or comments that you saw where everyone was saying, oh, XRP is going to start the year off and it's going to absolutely dump a lame duck, on and on and on, all the FUD there was? Well, guys, boy, had the tables ever turned, because XRP is outperforming most every other asset in the space. Just check this article out right over here. XRP starts 2025 on a high note, outperforming other major cryptocurrencies. The Ripple affiliated XRP cryptocurrency has started the new year in the green, and boy, has it ever. According to data provided by CoinGecko, it is up by 1.8% in the past 24 hours. Well, guys, at the time that this article was written, it was trading at around $2.17. Well, you know what it is now? Practically $2.40. It has just been going bonkers. Notably, it's the only top 10 cryptocurrency that is currently in the green. Think about that, guys, for all those folks out there that were just kind of shooting it down, that it was going nowhere. It's the only one in the top 10 that is literally showing green at the beginning right here of the year. Now, other major altcoins have had rather underwhelming starts this year. Ethereum and arch rival Solana are down 2.6% and 3.3% respectively. XRP is also among the most traded cryptocurrencies over the past 24 hours, generating, now get this, nearly $4 billion in trading volume. Guys, do you think that that's retail right there? I'm going to tell you guys, it's not. That kind of money, you are talking institutions right there. Now, this comes after the controversial token stole the spotlight in the fourth quarter of 2024 with its tremendous rally, and basically from election day, where it was at 52 cents, shot off to what, $2.90, and closed the month of December the highest close it has ever seen since 2018. That is massive. Now, XRP took a breather closer to the end of the year, but it was still up an impressive 238% on an annual basis. Now, the token secured its highest ever yearly close of $2.08. However, it's still a far cry from reaching the all-time high that was achieved back in 2018. But guys, look at that. That right there shows you the strength of XRP to have the highest annual close that it ever had at $2.08. I think that we're literally just an earshot away from hitting the previous all-time high and absolutely crushing it. Now, listen to this right here. As reported by You Today, Ripple conducted its monthly XRP unlock earlier today. A sizable amount of XRP was also recently sent to Bithumb. The Ripple affiliated token recently emerged as a dominant force in the South Korean cryptocurrency market, which is particularly known for its love of altcoins. In fact, its love of XRP. Think about this. For every previous bull cycle where XRP literally just took off, 2017, 2018, guess what? It was only traded on one exchange in the US. That was Poloniex. It was the South Korean market that sent it wild. Another one, 2020 to 2021, the only exchange it was traded there was on Uphold in the United States. South Korean market, again, shot it off into the stratosphere. Guys, we could be setting up for a repeat. Not necessarily a repeat, but boy, is history ever rhyming. Now, XRP became the darling of traders due to expectations of the SEC's pro-crypto U-turn. As reported by You Today, Stuart Alderati, Ripple's top legal officer, recently unveiled his key principles for the SEC, arguing that the agency cannot police simple asset sales. There are also several spot ETF filings for XRP token in the US, and they could give the token a much needed edge in 2025 over some major altcoins. But guys, do not look at this as being absolutely nothing. It is something major, major, major. And what a bullish indicator for XRP. It is truly phenomenal. Now, something else I want to point out is this right over here. Millions of XRP stunned top Korean exchange Bithumb. And guys, this has to do with Ripple's unlock. Now, just listen to this perspective. I think it's actually amazing. The new year 2025 has started for XRP with a rather large transfer of 30 million XRP to the major Korean exchange Bithumb. As it became known, thanks to a report from Whale Alert, the amount of tokens is equivalent to, get this, $64.03 million was deposited on Bithumb earlier today, and it came from an unknown address, and there's some of the letters in the address. Now, such transfers cause some concern among market participants as they are considering an act of selling tokens by a large holder. But guys, hold your breath. Just get this. On the other hand, when tokens are withdrawn from the exchange, it's seen as if the large investor bought tokens and then took them off into self-custody. Well, the fact that this happened with Korea's main exchange also adds a layer of intrigue. Korean investors are known for their enthusiasm for XRP. Yes, they are. And the popular digital asset consistently dominates local exchanges in terms of volume. In addition, this massive transfer comes at a time when XRP's market dynamics are under intense scrutiny. Well, guys, it has just really blown the doors off of what that scrutiny was, fueling speculation about potential market impact and price movement. Now, here's the whale alert right here. 30 million XRP, $64 million worth transferred from an unknown wallet to Bithumb. Now, according to community enthusiasts, XRP wallet, get this, the transfer is nothing more than a shift between the exchange's own wallets. Guys, a lot of times, at the end of every month and the beginning of every month, Ripple releases amounts from escrow. They get moved all over to these various wallets and things like that. ODL partners, on and on and on. They don't get dumped on exchanges to sell, guys, because the thing is this, Ripple has not sold one XRP to retail investors since 2019. It has been for on-demand liquidity. Now think about this. In just another day or so, you're going to find out that most of what was unlocked is locked right back up in some new escrow accounts. So listen to this. So an internal operation of Bithumb. In this case, there is no room for uncertainty as such moves do not affect the order of books for tokens and create pressure on its quotes. However, the picture is still not perfect as most will not dig deeper. That's the deal. The FUDsters are going to get on this because they really know that a lot of people just listen to the FUD. They don't actually do their own digging to find out that, hey, it's, these whale reports and are likely to perceive this transfer as a major investing, dumping their XRP holdings on Bithumb, which it is not what it's doing. Now, misinterpretations like this can cause unnecessary fear or panic selling among less informed participants. And this is how a lot of guys get literally fudded out of their positions. And guys, think about it. For everyone selling because of all this unnecessary fear, someone else is up there buying it, aren't they? And guess who the buyers are? Most of them are these whales themselves out there just gobbling it up like it's chum, waiting for, all kinds of retail to get fudded out and to dump their positions, and they just get gobbled up. Guys, don't let yourself be taken by all of this FUD. I thought this was a great article to actually point out because this happens every 30 days. We see this kind of stuff, yet people fall for it every time. Now, just check this article out. Expert projects XRP price once Ripple versus SEC lawsuit is resolved. Now, market analysts and commentators are closely monitoring the potential impact of the ongoing Ripple versus SEC lawsuit on XRP's value. Now, there's a lot of folks out there that really think that once Paul Atkins gets in there, that, hey, this whole case could be literally put to bed. Now, as the case progresses, speculation is mounting as to how its resolution could influence the token's future price, with some projecting significant gains. The legal battle between Ripple and the United States Securities Exchange Commission has been a defining factor for XRP since the lawsuit was initiated in December of 2020. And I'll tell you what, Judy and I were there. In fact, we were buying XRP way before this lawsuit dropped. And throughout this whole thing, all we did is just continue to accumulate. And guys, that's because we put our time in and we researched it. We peeled back the onion and we know what we hold. And that's why I'm always encouraging you, get out there, do your research and find out what's really going on. Now, a pivotal movement occurred on July 13th, 2023, when Judge Annalisa Torres ruled that XRP is not a security, marking a significant regulatory milestone. This ruling temporarily boosted the token's market value, although uncertainties lingered. Subsequently, a final judgment was issued on August of 2024. However, the SEC filed an appeal on October 17, contesting parts of the earlier decision. You know what parts they were, guys? They were not contesting that XRP was determined not to be a security. They were contesting the amount of the fine, because the fine was only what, 125 million? They were going after 2 billion. That's what they contested. That tells you volumes right there, guys. They know they cannot defeat a decision because XRP is not a security. Because if XRP was a security, then the oranges in the Howey test had to be securities as well, right? But it wasn't. It was the contracts about the orange grows, right? The oranges themselves, if that was the case, every grocery store in America would have had to register with the SEC to sell those oranges if the oranges themselves were securities. Well, that's the same thing. XRP is not a security. Now, were there some contracts that Ripple had back then in 2013 that included some performance for XRP that may be securities? Yep, there were. But the fine came down to 125 million, not no 2 billion that the SEC was asking for, and that's what they contested. Now, according to court schedules, the SEC must submit its opening brief by January 15, 2025, keeping the case in the spotlight. Now, some observers speculate that the potential appointment of Paul Atkins, a nominee of President-elect Donald Trump as SEC chair, could expedite a resolution. If such a scenario unfolds, the conclusion of the case could have profound effect on the token's price and trajectory. Now, Prominent XRP supporter, digital asset investor. Now, this is an OG, guys. He has been around since 2013 in this XRP space, guys, and he has certainly followed this case, was one of the ones that dug up a heap of information on the Ethereum and the whole ETHgate deal and the free pass there. Now, recently, he explored potential outcomes for XRP's value post-litigation. Consulting an AI tool, DAI examined historical price patterns linked to the lawsuit's developments. When the SEC filed charges in December of 2020, XRP's value dropped sharply from around 50 cents to 17.48% or 48 cents, a 66% decline. Based on this precedent, the AI model suggests a favorable resolution could trigger an equivalent upward move, given the token's current price of approximately $2.07. Well, now it's like $2.40, something like that. Such an increase could push its value to that $3.44. And guys, I think it's going to go way beyond that. And this is just in the interim. Now, DAI emphasized that the case's conclusion could catalyze renewed investor interest, potentially driving further gains. However, the AI model cautioned that other variables, including, of course, market sentiment, broader regulatory trends, and Ripple's operational progress, could also play a role in shaping the token's performance. Well, guys, market sentiment right now is as bullish as you could ever imagine. And regulatory trends, I mean, come on, we're getting a pro-crypto administration right there in January of this month, and on the 20th of January, they're putting in Paul Atkins to head up the SEC, who is a major crypto supporter, and XRP. Guys, you couldn't ask for better regulatory environment. And Ripple's operational progress, my gosh, I mean, here's a company that you would think would have been crippled by this lawsuit, but during the time that it was going on, they just expanded. And boy, I'll tell you what, a $15 billion unicorn, having not even IPO'd. Amazing. And I think all of that's going to play a role and push this way beyond the previous all-time high. That is my personal opinion. Now, other analysts have presented more ambitious forecasts for the asset. In October, eGreg Crypto proposed that the asset could reach a worst-case scenario of $6 during the current bull market. That's a worst-case scenario. In fact, I think eGreg was saying, hey, we could see into the 20s or the $30 range. Now, similarly, Alex Clay has suggested it might eventually climb to $10 if favorable conditions align. I mean, it's ready right now to just go on a massive tear. Now, these projections highlight the significant attention the token continues to receive, not only as a digital asset, of course, but also as a key player in regulatory discussions shaping the cryptocurrency market. As the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit moves into its appeal phase, market participants remain optimistic about its potential. In fact, most legal analysts like Jeremy Hogan and different ones like that have come out and really said the SEC is really barking up the wrong tree, and it most likely is in a position where they are going to totally lose this hands down. Now, while no exact timeline for the case's resolution exists, its outcome is expected to have a considerable impact on the asset's value, whether through regulatory clarity, 1, increase adoption, 2, or improve market sentiment, 3, which is happening. The token's future hinges on legal and market developments in the coming months. And guys, do we ever see? Right now, we are seeing the proof is in the pudding. XRP is literally just tearing it up. And guys, I believe a big move is, we are literally on the threshold of seeing something major. That is my personal opinion. And guys, I'll tell you what, I cannot wait when this thing literally blows off and leaves most of these fudsters absolutely with their hands in their pockets, their jaws on the floor. Guys, Judy and I, we've got that ticket and cannot wait to ride this thing right through the stratosphere. So guys, I truly hope that you enjoyed today's video, and as always, it's not financial advice, it's just my 2 cents. Hit the like and subscribe and drop your comments right down there in the comment section, and I'll catch you in the next one.